Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Tennessee Titans. With my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Sly, set to get this one going. Off we go from Nissan Stadium. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Black 20. What's up?
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. Not much there, maybe a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Goff to throw. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet inbound.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Here's 3rd and 7. Now, Goff. That's complete to Watkins. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Goff's go-to guy, St. Brown, Amon-Ra, gives the Lions a 1st down.
At the 46-yard line.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it, and he's got this one complete to Watkins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 17 yards that time to number 17.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It's pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Hey, 20. Hey, 5.
On second down, gone. He'll look underneath and finds Gibbs. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down.
180. Hey, kill. 12. Perfect.
Goff. He's got his man complete. That's to Slaw. 12 yards on that hookup. First down, Detroit.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he's in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this looks like a completely different offense from a week ago. They just couldn't get anything going. Their self-inflicted penalties, the opposing team really had their way with them, but they looked really sharp. They had a great opening script. They executed it to perfection, and then not only to sustain possession, Mike, but so important nowadays is to win those possessions in the red zone and come away with 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Darius Davis to return it. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On the set.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
This is 3rd and 6.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Out of the gun, Ward. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. The Titans sending out their punter. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin First and 10.
Black 20.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive. Get out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Second down and 8. To Slav, a man in motion.
Listen. Set.
Throwing on second down. Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we're back in Music City after this. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Olufemi Oladejo there to make the tackle.
44-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 6. Throwing here is Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
On first and 10, here's Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 9.
We go tonight. 180.
On play action, Goff. That's right side and into the hands of Slav. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 17 yards on that play. First down, Detroit.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Detroit.
Laporta in motion. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, shout! Shout!
Goff to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that is incomplete. Isaac Tesla was the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
Black 20! Shout! Shout! Shout!
Tesla, the man in motion.
Cut!
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will score! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
The PAT is up and good. And the Lions move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Get up! 60 Eagles! 60!
Drive will start on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, here's Ward. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Cougar 19!
Shotgun snap for Wolf. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Lions have got it. Wow, you think you have moved it down the field with a terrific pass and catch. But got to finish the play, and on the turnover, the defense takes over.
You work so hard, Mike, to execute the play the way it...
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay, so this one is going to need a little closer look. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Down! Viking, Cougar 19!
Back to throw is Ward. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll run it with Tony Pollard. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He's got his man, complete to Iomatter. 15 yards through the air. 1st down for Tennessee.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
Ready?
1st and 10, and they give it to Pollard. 17 yards on the game, and now they've got 1st and goal.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Got it. Ready?
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. Here's Ward. That is caught, and he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Pollard will take this into the end zone for a Titans touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Cody Barton on the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
2nd and 7.
Hey, 20. Listen. Go, 12, go.
From the gun, it's Goff. He'll get this to his tight end, Laporta. And he'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now, Goff. Down St. Brown. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
4 now. Here we go. 76. 76. Whirling. Hey, let's go. Go, Brown.
Laporta in motion. Goff to throw on 1st down. Open man downfield. It's Laporta. And he will get into the end zone. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. An extra point attempt to follow. It's up and good. And the Lions will take a 21-7 lead.
Jack Fox, the kickoff for the Lions.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Check, Panther.
They'll begin here on the ground. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
7-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Off play action. It's Ward. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
The city just made it sweet. You could diabetic. They mouth shit full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling.
Got it. Ready? Warrior 70. Ready? 60.
To throw is Ward. That's made right side by Iomatter. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On comes the punter now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. The returner will get away from it, and it's going to be marked down at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
Tonight! 180!
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
We go 0 to 100 real quick. Maybe on that rap and pay the bills. Now I'm finished. Not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself. Know your worth.
Jack Fox, the kickoff for the Lions.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the jump. night.
The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here is 2nd down and 9. Throwing, Ward. That's to the right side for Burton. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
That's good.
Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
Finding yourself down here multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Now, first down throw for Ward. This one complete to Burton.
There's two big key pieces the way you want to evaluate quarterbacks in the NFL, Mike, is the first one, how do they operate on third down? But the second one, how do they throw the ball when it's not a clean pocket? And you saw here, the ability to be on time and accurate through contact, that's what separates the good ones from the rest. And that was a big-time throw right there.
Out of the gun, Ward. That one caught, it's Chinray DK. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
1st and 10.
Let's go now. Liking 18.
Now it's Ward. That one caught by Ileman. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. That's good for a Titan first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Ready.
They'll stick with him again. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ward gonna throw on 3rd and 1. Moving left. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he's gonna have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball. and they're able to convert.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
Crack goal 80. Ready, ready.
Throwing is Ward. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Tim DK. Touchdown, Tennessee. And of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Makes the score Lions 21, Titans 14. Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard
The
line.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
Instead, it's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and a yard. Here's a handoff to Gibbs.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone. David Montgomery. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 15. Good for a Lions first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Black 20.
On first and 10, here's Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
From the 33, here's second and 6. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Throwing on second down. Goff. He'll go right back to Laporta. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
That's complete to Watkins. Hopkins. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Goff with the give to Montgomery. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Detroit.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Laporta in motion. A second down throw for Goff. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
Cut. 20.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Davis. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Come on, set! Bronco in 19, Tiger, 19!
Now give on the ground, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go, strike! Hawk 70, 60
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. His fullback releasing. And he's going to bring it in. And he's going to be out of bounds. Just shy of midfield. They get 15 on that game. First down for Tennessee.
First and 10.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Set up. 70 Timberwolf. Warriors 70. Steady.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. That's good for a Titan first down.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Lions' 39-yard line.
Ready.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Cowboys.
From the gun, here's Ward. I had a defender Drake all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Let's go.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. That caught Cody Pollard. A gain of 11 on that one. First down for Tennessee.
Okay, so now you pick up that first down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needed needs to be fast, because you every possession you can here late in the 4th quarter.
That one taken in by Burton. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd.
Ward to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
3rd down and 3.
65.
He'll try and run for the first down with Pollard. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown, and instead the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
Montgomery on the handoff. Roberts Spillane on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 25-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They hand it to Gibbs. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
A gain of 3. It's fourth down.
Here's the Lions punt team now, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. That is fielded at the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
On the jump. Here we go, strike. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
On first and 10, Ward. Look wide, get this one complete, and he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Ready, set.
Here's second down and 3.
Ready. Panther 11, Viking 18, Warrior 17.
To throw is Ward. Crush, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
He'll get this out wide, and he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 15-yard pickup there. That's good for a Titan first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Ready.
Throwing again is Ward. That's over the middle and intercepted. He gets 3. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Detroit.
Yeah, that's just a mistake by this quarterback, Mike. That's just really inexcusable. You can't continue to push your luck. And at a level like this, against defenders this good, you continue to put the ball in harm's way, eventually, they're going to make you pay.
And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his second miss of the year, and the score stays right where it is.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's first down.
Set up. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Dragon 60.
Throwing, Ward. He's going to let this go. Downfield for Waller. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, they have to score twice. It's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll drop to throw. That's complete to DK. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball is thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball is thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Again, it's Ward. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Ward now on 3rd down. To the end zone. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Derek Barr.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. It's the quarterback with a sneak, and he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming up.
I wouldn't say that's a very conventional call on 1st and 10. I'm not exactly sure what kind of yardage they were expecting to get. Maybe surprise the defense. They got a little bit, but they got a lot of work left to do here on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 9. On the handoff, it's Montgomery. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Marked down at his own 3-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
One final chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down. One more time for Montgomery. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. But things are pretty much spoken for.
That's good. For the Lions. 1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
So a win for the visitors, the Lions. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. And as a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.